Well, good morning, everybody. I hope everybody's well, enjoying this summer morning. It's a little dark in here, but hopefully we have some time in the afternoon to go outside. My name is Stefan Mitwig. I'm presenting Atacama Labs today as a CEO. And my job today is to explain why Atacama is well worth a second look for investment as an opportunity. But before I jump right into the presentation, let me see a show of hands. Who has ever been sick in his life? That's a question. Ooh, I don't think we need the tool here. It's pretty much 100%. Now, who, when he was sick, took a tablet to cure it? Again, show the hands. Okay, you're all my customers. Thank you very much. So Atacama Labs is about health. We are a super generic company which brings medication faster to the market. And you can imagine with patents running, that means pure business in the end before patent runs out. We are making the formulation of this tablet much easier. What do I mean by formulation? Well, you take white powder on the one side, which is the chemical substance, and then you transform it into something edible that you can swallow, which is a tablet. Now, we are all about the technology of how you bring the white powder to the tablet. Obviously, there is production costs involved, and the main advantage of our business is that we reduce production costs of today's production by 30%. Talking about market opportunity, pharmaceutical medication is $800 billion business. Growing every day. Unfortunately, I think all health authorities are trying to fight it, but drugs get better and better, and so the market is growing. Production in this market of 800 billion is 80 billion, so roughly 10%, and the production of tablets specific, so not talking about other forms, is about 50 million of that. So our customers are pharmaceutical companies. They're heavily under pressure by health authorities trying to reduce costs at wherever possible. The market I discussed, it's a very big market. There's about 300 pharmaceutical companies playing in it. And our competition is service providers in pharmaceutical formulation, development, and production, the likes of Patheon and Catalent. The good thing about it, no one has a solution to cut down on production costs today, so we're the only one with our PDG technology. Market share planned is 5% in 2015. The problem for the customer is, first of all, you need to get that white powder flowable so you can transport it in production, and the white powder needs to bind so your tablet doesn't fall apart in your hand. So it's a tricky formulation product. What you do, either your chemical substance is already binding, then you directly compress it in tablets. That's the best way. Or you transform it into granules by roller compacting it. That's the second best way, but it only works for 20% of products. Or, like pasta producing, you're adding a little water, you're adding a little alcohol, and hopefully it holds together. The only problem is, in the end, you have to take the water and the alcohol out of the tablet because you don't want to swallow that, which is huge energy consumption, coming back to the theme which was already presented. So that's where the costs are. What we are doing is to switch everything that's produced in wet granulation to dry granulation. Now, how is that possible? Well, first of all, the granules we produce, they roll, so they are flowable per definition in the system. And secondly, we use a pneumatic airstream to electrostatically charge the granules, so to take out fine particles, to make it even more flowable. And since we don't really compact it, all the binding capacity in the material is kept, so it binds together in the end. So we solve in early development for pharmaceutical companies quite a lot of problems. And in terms of outsourcing, some pharmaceutical companies have a problem with confidentiality. Substances are confidential, so they have a problem in giving it outside. We propose a licensing model for a lab technology that they can install within. For production, I mentioned it, we're the only system that can save the money, 30%, which is for each pharmaceutical product, and there's 6,000 out of them. We save roughly 5 to 6 million in production. So Development advantage in making power flowable, short formulation times, saving development times and later on money in the market. Licensing, we're offering lab systems. And production, we're doing contract manufacturing. All of this is patented with 9 patents. 2 of them granted in the UK and South Africa, US coming at the end of the year. Benefits for clients, I'm not going in there. There is quite some big money in there for each development step. And the revenue that we propose, and our main customers are first of all generic companies because they have a lot of substances coming to market. Secondly, originators. We propose a contract development fee for the substance that we're going to do for you. We're going to produce bulk in production, and there is bulk prices for it. And we license the lab systems as discussed for a certain fixed fee. Earnings are between 25 and growing to 35% in this whole business. And the traction we have today is 4 companies where we already done trial, 4 other ones that are coming in, and 11 companies, big companies, interested in the model. As a product roadmap, and that's what we're asking investment for, we're going to develop the lab system. We're going to develop a high containment version where you have toxic material to be treated, and we're continuing in our business development efforts to get clients. Financial projections, this year we have 3 clients which are doing development with us for $200,000. Once the development is done, you look into full formulation development, clinical supplies and production, which then comes up to a number of around 60 to 70 million in 2015. In 2014, we have our own lab, so there is a bit of a higher investment there, but the whole business proposition is well tested, the technology is well done, and the people that are working with us, just to say a few words, we have a lecturer at the university with us, Jari Ovaskainen, who has done IOBox in Finland, maybe a word to you. Ansi Vanjoki, who is the ex-VP of Nokia, is a board member, and we're searching for a 6 million investment split into 1.7 and 4.5 million euros. Thank you very much. Meet us outside in the individual meetings and be happy to talk to you. Thank you.